Hey, welcome to your graduation call, Abhilasha. So we have with us Abhilasha joining in from Bangalore, and we have spent about close to 9 months working on her habits, helping her with lifestyle shifts, improving her health and fitness, and most importantly, bring about consistency in her eating habits and movement. Congratulations, Abhilasha. How does it feel to get here?
Very honestly speaking, I didn't expect to be here. In the sense, I would be a person who is so much conscious and so much aware of my health, my movement, my sleep. So basically, about myself and what I require for having a long and healthy life, because that is where the whole idea of understanding myself, it stemmed from that I'm it is for a long term haul, and I need to correct certain things now, so that let's say by the age of 70 and 80, that I'm not struggling. So that was the vision. I was looking that was the vision that I came up with. That is what I shared. So again, felt that it's the right time to course correct. So again, I was not looking at something like short term weight loss, that I need to lose 10 kilos in 9 months, and I need to. So that was not at all my aim. It was to understand myself better, and how do I look at health from a holistic perspective. So that is how I resonated with few of your YouTube videos, and that's how I got in touch with you, Srividya. So
Nice.
yeah, so that
So
was the
thanks to
aim
YouTube.
first.
Thanks to
Yes,
YouTube
yes.
and
So,
resonating with the holistic health space that I also
yes.
absolutely approve of.
Mhm.
So I mean, you didn't come for weight loss, but hey, the weight loss was an outcome of all your behaviors and consistency. You've
Eh,
lost close to 80 plus centimeters. That is incredible. Okay,
Yes.
so we are
So,
definitely going to dig into what led to that. But before we get into that, Abhilasha, just a quick overview of who you are as a person
okay.
to help the audience understand and resonate with your story.
Okay. I am right now, I'll be 42 in May. And I by profession, currently I would say a preschool. I'm not a teacher, but I'm running a preschool. So I'm in the management team of the preschool. My background is that I have done I am a psychologist also by profession. So I have uh, so again, dealing with mostly children. So I've been a school counselor. I also did my MA in education. So that is how I have now shifted to early childhood care and education, and I'm a part of the team. So we have started a new school. So we started it a year back, last year, and so again, it's something that uh, wanted to start something of my own, and wanted to, so had a team, had founding members. I joined them, and so I wouldn't say that I am the founder, but I'm part of the founding team. I'm the part of the leadership team of the school. And again, it has been a very roller coaster on the professional side. Personal side, again, I my family is a nuclear family setup with my husband and two boys. My elder one is in grade 10 now, and my younger one is going to grade 6. So again, raising two boys, and with husband, it's a nuclear family setup. So past 2 3 years, again, I've been uh, noticing certain changes within myself, and most of it came from a place where they were uh, they were very, I would say, very severe kind of PMS with very bad mood swings. There were times when I was crying unnecessarily. I did not understand what is happening. And I even went for a health checkup last year, last April, and everything was okay. I've been noticing. I have very early in my not teen years, I think the early 20s, I was diagnosed with PCOD. But again, I did not have, so again, I've always been a little overweight. I did never noticed, but I didn't have any fertility issue as such, because everything was okay with that. But like, yeah, I think post maybe 35, 36, 37, these something that really bothered me was these severe mood swings. And uh, so I always thought it is because of the PCOD that my periods are getting delayed, periods are getting delayed. And then again, something that never bothered me earlier, for example, my weight or my, am I looking fat, if I'm using that word, it never bothered me, even during pregnancy or post pregnancy also. But suddenly it was this time when I was getting bothered again. Few things like uh, getting tired very easily, and things like, uh, I mean, if it is, if I am like this now, what would I look, what would my, it's not health be like in, let's say by the time I'm 65, 70 or 75. Because very honestly speaking, with all the medical advancement in, medicine, longevity is a fact. People are, I'm not saying it's like sure, but yes, it's a fact. And how do I want to spend my golden years? And again, feeling always tired, feeling irritable. I was not able to understand what is happening to me. But again, something that really bothered me was the PMS part again. So it was used to be like almost 2 to 3 weeks before. So there was very few more time in the month where I'm really in an okay mood. Rest time, it is this. It starts with irritability, and then it even used to reach to a point where I'm crying unnecessarily. There
Mm.
are very something small triggers, small judgments used to, small comments, which otherwise I would say probably in my 20s and maybe early 30s also, it never bothered me. But again, and then again, a lot of self doubt. So I had big career break. I mean, for raising children, I took a career break. So again, what is my worthwhile? What is my worth? That is was something that was also. So there were so many things that came together, and I was in a low phase. And what I need, how should I do? What should I do? Is something that where I was stuck at. And again, a lot of information everywhere. Do this, do that, and what would suit me. I mean, so very honestly, I've not tried any diet as such, but the only part where I tried was a workout program, which also didn't help me because it probably was not suiting me at that point in time. So yeah, with 3 months of a workout, as in it was a, you could say HIIT kind of a program of 45 minutes every morning. Uh, I felt good about that. I will not deny. But then that was something I couldn't even sustain. So after
Mm.
3 months, I had to just give up. And I did not have answers to why I couldn't sustain. And now, after the whole coaching program, I get answers to so many questions that, uh, if I have to make something sustain and like a lifetime or a habit for life kind of a thing, what I need to do. So again, I would say past 3 weeks at least, my movement has been good. I am very happy about that, and something that I'm really able to sustain. So these are
Fantastic,
certain
Abhilasha.
things. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing this. And what you have shared here is typically what perimenopausal women go through. And right now, with more of a sedentary lifestyle, women are starting to see these changes even 35 plus. So the
Mm-hmm.
mood swings, sudden, stubborn weight gain that is refusing to budge, even if you have not changed anything about your eating or your movement habits, the weight just keeps piling on, especially around the midsection. The bloating, the heaviness, inability to handle stressors like you used to handle before. Even the littlest of things is making you cry, right?
Yes.
And the PMS is very prolonged. So fatigue, again, not to mention that, right? So these were the typical symptoms that you were dealing with, right? Now tell me, physically, what has changed now,
Yes. Yes.
Abhilasha?
So I think, so even we start, even if it's the past 9 months, I think within the first 3 months, where the first initial focus was on nutrition, right? Where nutrition and plating and protein intake, that itself, I mean, my PMS symptoms have, I wouldn't say zero, but at least 95 to 98%, there is a significant improvement in that. It's not that it's this 2 or 3 weeks of prolonged sadness and irritability and crying. That has definitely come down. Again, surprise kind of a thing that okay,
Yeah, I remember.
it has had it's happened 2 or 3 times that again very regular periods, and again I usually had a 35 to 40 day cycle, and that now it's almost 28 to 30, which is what everybody has. So again, and no heavy bleeding, or I didn't have those issues earlier also, but uh, things like other again, even if it is 30, my periods used to last usually 5 to 7 days as well. Again, that is not an issue. So it's like fourth or fifth day, I'm all okay. But this is the biggest benefit that I can say that I'm so there are two things. It is definitely the nutrition part as well, but I also feel that it is also me trying to understand myself, because one skill that I learned from you is pause and notice. And what am I feeling right now? I'm asking myself, and I'm trying to ask why, what has happened, and whether it is a is it something real? Did that, for example, if somebody said something, I'm trying to see whether has a person really intended to hurt me, or it was just something that that person felt and commented. So a few things like that when I'm pausing and I'm noticing and reflecting on, okay, what is exactly happening here? Um, I'm able to respond rather than react. So that was one of the uh, amazing benefit that I had. So
So that's
two
relating
two
to
things.
emotions, Abhilasha. That's really fantastic, right?
Hmm.
Physically, what other changes did you notice in terms of
So
energy, your body composition? You've lost like 80
correct.
centimeters. So how does
Yes,
that feel?
yes. So again, I feel amazing about it. I have come down one size, from an XL, a double XL to XL. I have come down, and uh, I couldn't believe that. I see my midsection is. I mean, I can feel the midsection, but more. It's more in hips, thighs, and calves where I have lot. And again, my neck uh, area. These are few chest is somewhere where I have lot. So again, this is also when I'm tracking or when I'm doing these measurements, it's bringing an insight that okay, it's not just about the weight. So there is fat loss happening, and it's happening from these areas. So because otherwise the focus only on the tummy and only on the mids, it changed that attitude also, that everything goes for a toss, and if the tummy is flat, people are okay. So from that perspective, because I'm also looking at something that is sustainable. So now I can see. So even if there are days when there is this up and down, again I'm understanding that weight loss is also not like a very, the graph is not like a linear
Linear
downward.
one, yeah.
Yes, downward graph. There are ups and downs, but then I look at the measurements and I understand that okay, I have not like gone off track and fallen off the wagon. So I'm still on the right track, and it's doing
Super.
me well. Yeah, yeah,
So it gave you a lot of awareness about how to look at weight loss. It's not just from
correct.
that number on that scale, but there are many
Yes,
different parameters that tell you that you're moving in the right direction. So
exactly, exactly.
that motivates you, right? Like you're not feeling stuck anymore. You know
Yes,
that
yes,
somewhere you're progressing, which means you have to continue doing what you're doing. Tell me
exactly,
about
exactly.
your energy shifts, Abhilasha.
So again, I earlier this tiredness and not feeling, you know, not feeling like getting up, and even I want to sleep and just rot in the bed kind of a thing. I have come much. I mean, I'm still better. So even by the end of the day, uh, I can gauge that my body is. Uh, still able to sustain, as in you you could say part of endurance, kind of that I am able to still sustain my energy level. So again, at like we were doing the 9:30 walks. So even at the end of the day, no, I want to go for that and I want to complete that. Yes, so again, energy levels in that terms also, it's much better. Again, getting up in the morning, feeling refreshed, and not going by that. Okay, I'm so tired. That thinking is not there. I mean, there are days when I'm stressed. There are days when I am, I would say I'm physically tired, but it's not killing me, or it's not, bogging me down and, just making me, uh, I'm able to handle that as well. So, again, it is coming from this trust on my body, okay, that, okay, it's okay, you're tired, it's okay to take rest, but that is not, it's not something that you can't handle, or it's not something that your body can't handle. So, but it's not to say that I'm going like beyond the point of exhaustion and, absolutely not able to do anything. I've not reached that level, but this trust that my body is functional, my body can do, so I think it's both mental and physical awareness that uh, you can complete the task, or even if you're tired, it is not something that will break you. So that kind of an attitude is what I am developing right now. So yeah, so
Absolutely.
again,
So
yes, so again,
confidence in your abilities, right? Confidence that you
yes,
can make it
yes,
happen, self-trust, trusting your body to do certain things. I think that has been a very big change in your journey, Abhilasha. Now,
yes.
relating to your mood, how are the mood swings now? Do you have, like, we worked
So
on how to navigate your emotions and your thoughts, right? So
correct,
right
correct,
now,
correct.
how confident do you feel about handling mood swings?
So I am 100% confident that, I know that there is bound to be mood swings because of my age and hormones. There is bound to be that, but because I'm pausing and noticing, and it because see, I understand that there is a cycle of reactions and response, and then reaction from others and my response to it. So somewhere I'm able to break that. So I understand that I'm in a bad mood, or I understand that I'm really irritable right now. So the simple things like even telling my kids that, "No, I'm little irritable. So don't not I said don't talk to me. It's not that way, but I'm little irritable. But so if I react or if I get angry, please be mindful of. I mean, it is because I'm irritable, so able to verbalize that. So again, that is also helping. So kids also understand, okay, mama is in a bad mood, rather than waiting for them to gauge and through expression, or I'm able to verbalize it. So then
Fantastic.
that, so then this reaction and reacting to kids, and then they getting a, so that they reacting, and or even with my husband, so then that friction, that
Mm.
has reduced a lot. So uh, so then handling mood swings, so even if the mood, even if I'm feeling sad, I for no reason, I do understand, and how do I handle it? uh, how do I distract myself? What can I do? So again, few deep breaths, sitting quietly, um, or trying to distract myself with something else. So these are certain things that I have understood and I've gained because I've paused and noticed, okay, this is what is happening to me. So now how do I handle that? So it's coming, it's not, I'm not telling myself, no, you shouldn't be feeling that. I'm not telling myself that. Okay, you shouldn't be angry or you shouldn't feel low right now. Okay, I'm feeling low, I understand. So now what do I do? And then from
Yeah,
there, what can I do to make myself better? Drink
absolutely.
a glass of
So
water.
self-awareness literally is the foundation of this program. We started off with mindfulness, because it
Yes,
trickles into every decision. And
yes,
decision is not just limited to food-related decision or movement-related decision. Any decision that we take during the day is powered by that self-awareness and mindfulness, which is what gave you the capacity to first acknowledge what you're going through. These are
correct.
normal emotions that every human being
Exactly.
goes through.
Yeah,
Now that I know, what can I do differently? What can I do better? So the relationships improved. You were able to handle your mood swings much better. without relying on food. Again, that is a very big thing a lot of perimenopausal women do, which is stress eating and emotional eating.
Mm.
Right? So when you understand, okay, I don't need food right now. Food absolutely can be a coping mechanism, but I
Yes,
don't need
yes.
that right now. I can do something else to calm myself down.
Mm.
So confidence wise, mood wise, energy wise, body composition wise, you literally aced it. Now let's
Yes.
shift gears to understanding sleep, stress management, and recovery, Abhilasha, which is a very, very big component of our program because literally that is the piece that brings
Yeah,
consistency in your eating habits and your exercise. If you're sleep
absolutely.
deprived, you can't show up, right? You show up with poor
Correct, correct.
energy or you're
So,
under recovered. So, how did that shape your consistency?
so again, I did have trouble with sleep, and there was, I think, it was so when we started, sleep was not an issue for me. But again, I think 2 or 3 months down the line, again, the sleep became an issue that I am not able to sleep at night. And what was happening was to distract myself, again, a lot of use of screen. So again, scrolling, doom scrolling kind of a thing that was happening. And uh, it used to, even again, once the scrolling starts, it was like, you don't realize how much time has gone, and then there is this guilt that, oh, you spent so much time schooling and then you didn't sleep, and then anyway morning you have to get up to do certain tasks at home. So then you getting up in the morning feeling very tired and irritated, and with this guilt that you did not sleep well, or I did not sleep well, I did not sleep well. And somehow I was not able to break that cycle. So again, you had given me suggestions like, have a nighttime routine, and uh, start with reading books. Again, reading books didn't work with me, but what worked with me was again listening. So rather than watching the screen, maybe listening to some music as in a soothing music, or those meditation mantras or repetitions, or muscle relaxation. So those kind of videos, or some really boring podcasts. so uh, so that helped me to regulate that. And uh, so right now, yes, my sleep is much better. I'm able to sleep well. uh, Few days here and there due to some external factors, yes, but I guess that is part and parcel of life. So for example, it could be a late night movie or on a weekend, yes, but largely sleep has improved a lot, quality of sleep. So again, uh, uh, it's not just not being able to sleep. This was also an issue where I was getting up frequently, and then so that sleep was being disturbed. But yes, that has helped me a lot. And what I also feel that is, once the sleep is okay, the other parts are also kind of taken care of. So um,
Absolutely. Your
yeah,
hormones
so
get regulated in your sleep, right? So,
yes,
right
yes.
from insulin to every other hormone in our body gets regulated, which means you're waking up with much better hunger patterns. It falls into a rhythm, and
Mm.
cravings don't happen. You have so much clarity. Another big piece of our program is mindset, Abhilasha, right from the beginning. And what were the kind of challenges you are dealing with in terms of mindset?
Okay. So there were two, three things regarding mindset I would like to share, which I have learned over the so, and it came upon came I came I mean, we through our discussions and through this coaching, it came at these points came up at different times. So I think the first one I would like I can say that it's the scarcity mindset which I had, especially with related to, let's say, something like sweets. So during Diwali and or any other occasion, sweets, like sweet like Kaju Katli or chocolates or cake. Uh, there was this thing about consuming it, because thinking that, okay, if I don't eat it now, I will not get it again. So And then slowly realizing it that okay, I will eat one piece or two piece. If I want more, I can always order them again. Or this is not something that I will get only now, or it is not like now or never, because everything is available every time right now. So this was one thing that was a good insight for me. When it comes to it is there, or if it's even if it's over, I can still order it. So it for a lot of things that are favorites. So Kaju Katli is one of them, or Gulab Jamun, Rasmalai. So when these are there, and even uh, not just. Um, Here even when I was traveling, this is something that helped me. It is not like this is the only chance I will get to eat this, because there is no food like that. There might be, but I did not come across something like that, that it is only here and now you will get it and rest otherwise you will not get it. So one was this scarcity mindset that really helped me when it comes to things like sweets, even something like biscuits, which sometimes mindlessly, or not just mindlessly, yeah, it's there. I have to eat it, kind of a thing, because this is something. Uh, it is there, and that is why I have to eat it. Or I might not get it again. That kind of a thing. Chocolates. These few things were snacking, chips. For them, this was one of the insights that I had. And the second part of it was finishing everything on my plate. So again, this was something that I had to really, really come out of. That whatever I have served, uh, I have to. So it's a combination of two. So again, scarcity mindset, that initially only I'm serving a lot, and then I have to finish it now. So uh, so both these were, I saw that in my eating patterns, both these were playing a role. So to understand that. This is what I need, and if I mean, this is what will help me, feel full and satisfied, and I'll be happy about it. So this is what I need, and that's all I need to consume. I don't have to consume because I have to finish on the plate, but I don't have to consume because I have to. I will never get it again. So I think these two were playing hand in hand. So even after we are plating good nutritious food, or even a lot of bulk, when it there was still this attitude that I have to finish whatever I have served. So to reduce the portion size and to come to an optimum portion size, it did take a time to understand these, that I have to eat as much, again, as much as I want, instead of to as much as I need. So if my need is only this much, I need to eat only this much. So to coming to that,
Absolutely.
yeah. So
So
this
the
was
scarcity mindset is a very big thing, Abhilasha. Everybody goes through that. Oh my God, what if I don't get it again? Is can derail you from your progress.
yes,
Second thing is snacking, mindless snacking, eating big portions of your meals, thinking that that's what you need. But whereas here we put you in touch with your body through intuitive
correct,
eating, helping you understand what you actually need. You may want so many things, but is that what your body needs and how
exactly,
much
exactly.
you need? Because this is not like a strict guideline as to this is how you should do it, but literally this was customized for your lifestyle, your body, your goals,
Yes,
your choices and preferences,
yes,
where now you have learnt the skill to do this on your own confidently,
correct, correct.
right? So these were some mindset shifts, also limiting beliefs, perfectionist mindset, all or nothing thinking, right?
Yes,
So
absolutely. So, so in that way, I had more things. So again, uh, perfectionism, as in, if it this all or nothing thinking, that if it's not this, then it's I mean, a year back I would have been, so uh, if I had it's like, I'll give an example. I thought that I will quit sugar, and then by making tea I added sugar, and after having the tea I realized, oh, I had tea with sugar. And then it was like, okay, so now today's day is gone. Now there is no, I mean, it doesn't matter that I had sugar. So then now I can have maybe a sweet or chocolate or something, and because it's not that sugar free day. So but then again coming, so again this mindset change that okay, it's okay, you had a sweet tea, that's fine, but now you don't have to have sweet again, because it doesn't have to be 100% sugar free day kind of a thing. So because ultimately if I'm having that also and sugar also and then maybe something else also, then evening tea again there is sugar, all of this there are, it's getting accumulated. So this part of all or nothing thinking definitely is there again. My understanding of what is consistency. So again, if I'm supposed to walk every day for 40 minutes, or if I'm supposed to walk, let's say 10K steps in a day, unless and until I do that, it is not a perfect day, or it is not a it. So even if it is 8,000, I will still think of it as no, no, I didn't do it, so it's not counted. Uh,
Exactly. See, that is why
so
most women give up, Abhilasha, because they think
yes,
doing anything less doesn't count at all. So why should I even
yeah,
do it? Right? So I
correct.
think adopting that flexible mindset, moving away from that all or nothing thinking, understanding your capabilities, I think that was huge. Getting that self-confidence and that self-trust that you can make it happen. And I mean, mindset literally is the deal maker here. Adopting the right kind of mindset literally helps you stay consistent with your habits and sustain it in the long term. So I'm so happy you're finding yourself in a great place with all of these mindset shifts. Another big piece of transformation was in your professional space, Abhilasha. You were dealing with quite a bit. Do you remember those early days? So confused,
Yes.
not able to function properly. Every little thing used to trigger you into a whole lot of stress. So many limiting beliefs. How are
So
you doing right now?
so again, I would say I'm being much, much, much better. I'm able to handle things much better. Uh, there was a phase where uh, again it's a new setup, it's a new business you could start, it's a new organization, and then there are multiple challenges associated with it. um, you have you had people quitting, you had people not being there, and then again very highly kind of you need to be highly responsible and accountable because you are working with small children, right? Because it's early childhood care, and it put a lot of onus on us, as in because we are responsible for their safety and security and minor thing, dealing with parents. So it might not be a big issue, it might just be that one child got pushed by another child, and the parents coming and complaining that my child was so again dealing with all these parents. It used to come to me, and as in it used I used to one at times take it personally that they are telling me, they are it's again taking it as an accusation. um, it might be something really really silly, and absolutely not in control of anybody, but a few things that were there, then it used to trigger. And if something didn't happen, was it my responsibility, even though I was not the person who was at assigned the task. So somebody else was supposed to do it. That person didn't do it, and then taking things which are even not my responsibility on my own head. So again, the delegation part is where I was not, uh, as in, even though it was delegated, somewhere I was taking responsibility for it, or I was taking stress about it, whether it would be done or not, and not being able to trust.
How are you
Uh,
doing now, Abhilasha?
So again, so something that really helped me was, the circle of control skill that was there. That uh, there are accepting the fact that there are certain things which I don't have control of, okay, and letting it go, as in not being indifferent about it, because there is a difference between being indifferent and letting it go, but seeing what I can do and how I can do. So if this is my responsibility, I will do that. that is not my responsibility, and I am not taking the responsibility of others' reaction. So, uh, yeah, if I have not done something right, and if somebody has accused me or blamed me or questioned me, yes, I will be answerable, I will be accountable. But for other things, I am not account. It is not in my, it is not my, it is not coming under me. It is not my control. So again, understanding that as well uh, helped me a lot to identify that what is under my control, and what I can control to some extent, and what I can't absolutely not control. So if it is something that I absolutely can't control, then I am letting it go because I really can't do anything about it. If it is
Brilliant,
something that I can
Abhilasha.
control,
Absolutely. That's literally a game-changing skill.
I
So,
think,
hello,
yeah,
can you hear me? So, Abhilasha, how has that shaped your
yes, yes,
confidence and
yes, yes, I can
identity?
hear you.
When you look at yourself in the mirror, who do you see?
Mhm. Yes, I I see myself as being more capable. Okay, I see a capable, confident person. I I with related to my identity, yes, I have multiple identities. So again, it's not that one identity has more more prominence than the other, but this part where I would say I see myself first. This is Abhilasha. That is first thing that is coming to my mind. And but I am also seeing myself as an entrepreneur. I see myself as a mother. I see myself as a wife, and uh, doing
How
quite
has it
well. Again,
shaped?
I wouldn't
Yeah,
see. I still have some way to go. I will in terms of calling myself thriving in all these roles. Okay, but I can see myself reaching there because I also understand that all these shifts that have taken place, they have happened slowly and they have happened in the right direction. Will I call all? I mean, I have achieved success and all. No, I'm still achieving, or I'm still in the path of doing right. So that yes, I can see myself succeeding. In few more months or years, but uh,
fantastic.
earlier that was not there, because earlier it was just that I'm failing everywhere. This is also not happening, that is also not happening. So then I'm confident. And again, I'm also not uh, I'm so again, the part of all or none thinking is also changed, where I'm not looking at success as or failure as something. It's always something to learn from, and then next day start again. So again, nothing is going back to square one. You wherever,
Exactly.
okay, there might be a failure, and then you still need to move on. I'm okay with, I think I'm able to digest failures as well. So I think, and that I feel is very important, because otherwise, if you're not able to digest failure, you are stuck there and you're not able to move anywhere. So
Exactly.
right now, I'm not saying I'm thriving in all place, yes, but I am very confident that I will,
Nice.
be, I will be in few months or years down the line where all these
Fantastic.
things would be
You
doing
have
well.
the right kind of mindset and the skills to unlock that for you, Abhilasha, now. Okay. So now tell me about your body image. When you look at yourself in terms of your body composition, how do you feel? How's your
Okay.
relationship with your body right now?
So I'm happy with what uh, uh, with my body right now. As in, I'm happy that it's showing me some response. I don't feel that again don't feel that my body doesn't listen to me, or my body is not doing what I want. It's not that. I can see that uh, uh, I am, so my digestion is good. So I'm happy. Which is not to say that okay, now I have to stop everything. It is not in that way. I'm happy. I'm comfortable in my skin, and I can see what. how I mean, in what instances my body reacts in what way. So more of like in tune with my body, that I can understand that. As far as my image is concerned, I had told you that I really hate my my arms, and especially the my arms. I feel that they are really bulky. Right now, I can see. If I look at a mirror, yes, I would still feel that they're bulky, but I know that for a matter of fact that I have lost centimeters. I can see that. Um, so yeah. So I'm understanding that uh, again it is an outward appearance, and um, uh, it's I just have to work on it. So it's come to that level where I'm not I'm not saying I hate my body, but I'm in a place where I'm really comfortable, and it's not like a comfort. Again, it's not a comfortable that now chalo ho gaya. Now I'm all comfortable. I don't have to do anything. It's not that way.
Absolutely. See,
But again, I'm very happy with.
the skills that you learn and practice, which got you the results, are the exact skills and consistency that you have to keep to make sure that you're able to sustain this progress. So, the most important question most women ask is, okay, I have done this and I had the support during the program. What now? So, how confident do you feel in your ability to stay with these skills in the long term, Abhilasha?
I am. I would say I'm absolutely 100% confident that these skills, I would sustain it. I mean, I have learned them well. Uh, I and again, it is also coming from this place that even if there are pitfalls, or I will be able to get back on. So that is where the confidence is coming from. So uh, uh, a week of vacation will not you know, throw me off the wagon, or I can still start, and it's okay to start from zero. Though it is not going to be zero. It's never, because once you are there in this journey, you're never going back to zero. That is there. So it's okay for that. So that is something where I'm really, so I can see myself, uh, you know, moving more than 10K steps a day for let's foreseeable future, whatever foreseeable future is there. And I can see myself having more of fiber, having more of protein, having carbs only for pleasure. I can also see myself on occasions enjoying meals to the fullest. So if it's a wedding sadhya, or if it's some
Onam.
festivities,
Onam
Onam
Sadhya.
sadhya, yes, yes, sadhyas, or family get-togethers, where you're meeting with friends, and at that time, because you are distracted, you might have few extra portion. That is okay, as long as next day I'm back to being more mindful. So one of these days, that's fine. So again, that is why this looks very sustainable to me. So I am okay
Thank you
with
for sharing that.
again, I think I would like to share one more thing. So uh, 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 so there were two, three occasions where I was at an all you can eat buffet kind of a thing. And there too, earlier it would have been like I have to eat the money's worth. So if it is, it's like the buffet cost me 1,200, I have to eat, I have to make it worth. And I think last time I found myself that okay, the food is important. I'm not denying that, but that is not the only thing important. It's the company. You're having fun with your friends. You're joking, and I don't have to stuff myself till I am full, and then I'm not able to walk. So again, I really found myself amazed at that I mean, I went to this all you can eat barbecue buffet kind of a thing, and I was not I mean, I ate what I wanted, I enjoyed what I wanted, uh, and I did not coming out feeling one guilt, obviously not that, but again feeling so full and stuff that I can't do anything and I just want to, you know, like a food coma kind of a thing. Uh, so these are again, it is coming from these mind shift change. So again, now I am not. I think earlier I would have avoided that. Okay, no, no, then I'm not able to. If I go there, I will eat a lot. So instead of thinking of it in that way, uh, go there,
That's brilliant.
enjoy, and uh, you're not associating the worth of that place or the ambience or with the quantity of food, right? You know, the company also matters. Uh, the
Absolutely.
good
You
time
are
that
right.
you're having there, that also matters. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
yes.
These are all the typical things that derail somebody from reaching their goals. Travel, restaurant eating, festivals, right? And learning these skills are very crucial because now you can be independent without me
Correct.
telling you what you need to do because you've learned these skills. Now you can practice them on your own. So now quickly coming back to coaching experience, Abhilasha, how was it for you to have a coach by your side, giving you that emotional support, hand holding you, teaching you these skills, guiding you, holding you accountable?
Oh, yeah, I think it was amazing having you, Shividya. So, I did not expect to be this way. First time. So again, uh, I did not. So therapy, you hear stories, or you might, think, made up your mind that it would be this way. I think one of the things that I really like about you is your unconditional positive regard for. So even if it is the smallest or the tiniest of things, you pointed it out to me that uh, this is what you have done right, instead of focusing on all that did not happen or all that you did not do. So I think for me, this was a very much, I built a lot of insight because of that. Because I was not a person who was looking at the wins. I was always looking at what I've not done. This is wrong, this is wrong. So then this is what this relationship
Not
gave
just you,
me.
every woman finds it very hard to acknowledge themselves for what they have done, Abhilasha. So it was my responsibility as your coach to put the spotlight on things that you are doing very well. Because I believe if we amplify things that are going really well, that itself is going to take care of most of the
Yeah.
progress. So brilliant work. Thank you so much. I'm very
Yes.
happy to hear your
Oh.
feedback. Now, based on your experience working on yourself, Abhilasha, what would you like to tell the other women who are watching us and who feel stuck just as how you felt like 10 months ago?
Mm. Okay. So again, I mean, first is that there is coaching that is required because there are so many things that you don't see or you don't understand unless and until someone else points it out to you. That is one. And it always helps to have a third person point out, because uh, you might, my friend also told me this and my husband also told me this, but then somehow it doesn't register. It's not about registering. uh, it is not coming from this space of understanding what the needs are and understanding, because responses that come from other people are very generic, and it is not something that would suit. So with all our calls, you have, I mean, with from the initial, I would say from the initial Google form that I filled for you before initiating into a coaching relationship, uh, it's I think it's very important to understand what the needs are, and to have it from a very neutral perspective, because again, like I said, when it is your friends or if it is your family members, there are other emotions involved, and it might not always be neutral, and so then when the advice is that sometimes it doesn't resonate as much as it resonates when it's in a professional relationship, when it, and again coming from a very sound understanding of what the person needs. So yes, uh, that is that is very much required. uh, I feel. And second is, we might think, so there might be people, there might be many people. So for example, you are hearing stories about how people ask chat gpt to guide them to lose weight and make diet plan, and they're get, and then they're claiming that they have lost so much weight, and they have lost inches, and now they were like this. And but then it somewhere, uh, I still don't know. That is always easy, and people still might get results. But then whether that would be sustainable, because it's coming from a person, it's not coming from a person, right? It's coming from uh, some machine who thinks what might be good for you. But because like I said, to clear all the noise around, and to understand, that I think many people do go in for uh, go in for severe diets, or try to follow what is there on the social media. But it is never sustainable, because it's not customized. That is the first plus. Again, it's not what might be applicable for everybody might not. It has to be individualized, it has to be customized. And it, so I always, Shivida, like right now I realize that you have guided me, that this is what will work for you. And then there was trial and error. Okay, this is not working, so then okay, why don't you try this, why don't you do it this way? So it is with trial and error that I have come across, or I can now see what will work for me, what will not work for me. And it is all coming on to insight building. So if you are if anybody, like, just randomly taking, let's say, diet charts the from AI, or even diet charts, generalized diet charts from people, what would happen is, it's not ultimately the person who has to cook and eat is you, right? So uh, it's coming from somebody else, and you're supposed to follow it. And when you don't follow it and you don't get the results, then the person will always blame, because you didn't follow the way we told you, that is why you don't have any results. But in this approach, what I can see is that I am doing what I want, not what I want, what I need to do for myself. But it is coming up with proper insight and proper realization of why. So again, all of these things, mind, it's it's like holistic thing. I don't know if I'm making myself clear. uh, so yeah, so that is why, yes, a coaching one-on-one, one, to have it tailor-made for you, and second is, you need to sustain it. So what will work for you, to get that insight, at least you need a coach from a third person perspective to understand that. Yeah. So
Thank you for sharing that, Abhilasha. Really golden words, from somebody who has gone through this. I know how stuck you were. I remember our first conversation, and it gives me so much pride and happiness to see you here, Abhilasha. Lots of love and hugs, and this is by no means a goodbye. I'm here.
yes.
Okay. You can always reach out to me whenever you have any
Sure.
kind of challenges, whatever skills that you want to refresh. I'm available for you. In fact, I do keep in touch with all my clients, even from 8 years ago. I've been a good part of your journey, and I would love to continue to be that person. And this is a relationship we have formed for life, Abhilasha. So if you're in
Yes,
Chennai, please let's meet, and
definitely.
I would love
If you are
to.
in Bangalore, please,
Yes,
please
I'll do
do
that.
visit.
Thank you so much, Abhilasha. Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.